in the last class we studied about the Holy Quran, that what is Holy Quran and when was it revealed. The Holy Quran is a last book of Allah, the holy book of Allah, which was revealed to Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, when he was 40 years old and when he was in the cave of Hira. And the surahs which were revealed in Makkah are called the Makki surahs, and the surahs which are revealed in the in Medina are called the Madni surahs. And what else did we study? We also studied that the longest surah of the Holy Quran is Surah Baqarah, and the first surah of the Holy Quran is Surah Fatiha. Now let's just discuss that the Holy Quran is a complete book of guidance for mankind. It is the sacred book of the Muslims and the last of the revealed books. So Holy Quran is a complete book. Holy Quran is a complete book for mankind, and it teaches us about all the aspects of life, that how do we spend our life and what would be our morals for our life. And it is a sacred book, it is a complete book, and after this is the last revealed book. What is all its words are the words of Allah. No changes have ever been made to it. Nothing of it is missing and no additions have been made. So this, the holy book, the whole Holy Quran is the wordings, it has the wordings of Allah, and no changes have ever been made after its revelation. Even it's 1400 years has passed, but there is no changes in the Holy Quran. It has remained unchanged even to a dot over the last 1400 years. The teachings of Quran cover all aspects of human life. They contain guidance and directions for all spheres of human activity. So the Holy Quran teaches us how do we spend our life. It has all the aspects of human life, and it also contains the guidance and directions that how do we spend our life. The basic theme of the Quran is Tawheed, or belief in the unity of Allah. So the basic theme of Holy Quran is Tawheed, which means the unity of Allah, that Allah is the only one, Allah is the only God to which Allah is the only God to which we should worship. There is no one except Allah as God. All the prophets and messengers of Allah called people towards this belief, and all the messengers or the prophets who were they all give this message to the people that there is no God except Allah. The Quran says that those who believe will be rewarded with heaven after death. The wicked and wrongdoers will be punished in hell. We should therefore follow the teachings and guidance laid down in the Holy Quran. So in the Holy Quran, Allah Ta'ala has said it very clearly that those people who do not believe in Quran and those people who deny that Allah is the only God, so those people would be thrown to hell and they would go to Jahannam. And what about the people who believe in the unity, in the oneness of Allah? They would be given heaven. So if we want to go to heaven, we should read the Holy Quran, we should recite the Holy Quran, and we should follow the teachings of the Holy Quran. And the Holy Quran is a sacred book and should be treated with respect. Perform wuzu before touching it. So we all, as a Muslim, we all know that before touching the Holy Quran, we must perform wuzu. And if we do not perform wuzu, so that would be a very bad thing. We should respect the Holy Quran. And how can we respect it? We should put it on a very clean and very nice place. And whenever we are reciting the Holy Quran, so we should recite it in a very soft and in a very good voice, और बहुत आराम से, बहुत तेज कुरान नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. And whenever we are reciting the Holy Quran, whenever we are touching the Holy Quran, we must make sure that we have performed wuzu. And before reciting the Holy Quran, what should we recite first? We should recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which means that in the name of Allah, who is the most beneficial and the most merciful.